Good evening, everybody. Sorry that I am a little bit late. It has been a crazy day. Um, if you don't know, I do real estate. I'm a real estate paralegal. So the end of the month is always super, super busy of people trying to close on their new houses before the new month. Um, so it was a crazy day. I was late at work, so I had to get home and feed my family. So hence why I am a little bit late this evening. But I hope everybody had a great Thursday and was excited for tomorrow's Friday. I'm excited. And then we get a weekend in there. Today, we are going to be talking about motivation, which can be really, really difficult sometimes. But before we do jump into that, I just want to do a brief recap on yesterday's video, just in case you weren't able to check it out. We were talking about how you can start changing to a positive mindset today, what kind of daily habits that you can start incorporating into your day today, tomorrow, so that you can start changing your mindset. We talked about how important self-development is and even just reading 10 minutes a day and how much that can help you. We talked about trying out yoga or meditation or just sitting and being mindful and doing different things. We talked about trying to keep balance in your life. So not always indulging, but practicing restraint, and not always trying to take action, but relaxing as well. That balance will keep you calm, and you need that when you're trying to have a positive mindset. We also talked about starting to journal every day, and how it's important to set daily, weekly, and monthly goals. Once you start setting goals and giving yourself an endpoint, and makes things a lot easier and makes those steps towards achieving your goals a lot easier. And we talked about just spending time with good company. Sometimes you got to double check yourself and think, is this negative energy that I have coming to me from people that I spend my time with? And if so, then start making new friends, start going to new places, find people that you have things in common with. And I guarantee that once you start putting positive energy out into the world, you're going to start getting some positive energy back. So I challenge you to try that. Yesterday, I also announced my awesome new program that is going to be starting on June 18th. It's going to be a 30-day total mind and body transformation. So it's going to take these 5 days that we've been doing this week and totally amp it up. It's going to be these 5 days on steroids, and I'm so excited about it. It's a total bundle. You're going to have 2 live videos a week. We're going to do one talking about your mindset and different things that you should be doing and how those mindset shifts are going to help you in achieving your goals. And then our second live video each week is going to be talking about personal development. So I'm going to be sending you excerpts from books for you to read, not long things, nothing crazy, but just a little something to get the wheels turning, get you start thinking in a different direction. And then we're going to have that call to talk about it and see how it applies to what we're doing and to our workouts and our nutrition and all that. You're going to get daily journal prompts. You're going to get daily affirmations. I want to do a guided meditation. That's going to be depending on participation. And if you guys want to do that, I'm even willing to do live workouts where we can all work out together, at a certain time of day. We'll figure out what works for you guys. And on top of that, you're going to get this awesome nutrition program that's just for you. You're going to get a workout program that's just for you, something that's going to get you to reach your goals. So I hope that you all take a second to check that out. I posted something earlier today that lists some more details about it. And if you want to know more, if you want to talk more, message me. I am doing a special for early enrollment that's just through tonight at midnight. So if you enroll by tonight at midnight, I'm going to give you $20 cash back if you decide to enroll in my 30-day mind and body transformation. So I am going to go ahead and jump right into today's information. Today, like I said, we are going to talk about motivation and how to stay motivated, because I know that's one of the biggest struggles when somebody is trying to reach their goals, is being able to stay motivated to keep working towards them. So the first thing that I do want to say is recognize that you're human, okay? You're not always going to be motivated. I know that, you know that, we all know that. It's really hard to stay motivated every single second of every single day. It's just life. It's just how it is being a human. You know, our emotions are up and down, so it's difficult. So in those times that you're not motivated, I want you to start getting in the mindset of being disciplined. Discipline is what is going to get you from point A to point B when motivation is nowhere to be found. Discipline is what is going to keep you from eating that extra cookie after lunch. Discipline is going to have you working out on the days that you feel exhausted. Discipline is what is going to keep you going on the hard days. So I want you to start building that discipline, building these habits, and you know, you'll get there. You just got to work at it every single day. But with that said, in the spirit of today's video, we're going to talk about how to keep some motivation, at least as much as possible, even when you are having those tough days. So the first thing that I want to talk about are vision boards. And I brought these up yesterday. I touched on them briefly, but I just want to reiterate how important and how awesome they are to keep you motivated. You know, in these vision boards, and again, like I said, I'm working on mine. So once I get done mine, I'll give you guys, I might do a little video on it and share a little bit of what's in there. But you want to, you know, where do you see yourself in 5 years? Put pictures in there of landmarks around the world that you want to see. You know, put a picture of money and how much money you want to make. If you want to pay off some loans, you know, envision yourself paying them off. If your dream car, my dream car is getting a Jeep, a Wrangler. So I'm going to put a picture of a Wrangler in there. You know, whatever it is, you want to make this so that you can see yourself where you want to be. Okay, make a list, write out your goals, keep them in the front of your vision book, or put them right in the middle of your vision board and read them every single day. This is going to re-amp you every morning. This is going to re-motivate you every morning. So I really encourage you to try that out. You know, if you haven't taken the time to do one so far, I think it would be great if you really are struggling with motivation. One thing that can be really, really difficult, but it's imperative when you're trying to stay motivated, is to stop comparing yourself to other people. The more you compare yourself to other people, the less motivated you're going to be, because you're never going to be the same as somebody else. That's the whole point. We're all unique, okay? There's only one Heather, and I'm very happy about that. I'm sure my mother and my boyfriend and my daughter just as happy that there's only one of me, because I'm sure they get sick of me at times. But you don't want to compare yourself. Nothing is going to kill your dreams faster than saying, oh, well, they're doing better than me. I must suck. I'm going to give up. No. That's not the answer. That's not going to solve your problems. It's not going to make you happier. It's just going to make you unmotivated, possibly make you depressed, and just keep you in the same place you are now. And that's not what you want. You want to achieve something. We're all on different paths. We're all on different journeys, and we're all at our own stage in that journey. And you have to recognize that. And you have to realize that you can't compare yourself to somebody else's path, to somebody else's stage, where they're at in their life. I know it's really hard. I just turned 30 the beginning of this year. So it's like, well, you know, dang, she's 30 and has this and that, or whatever the case may be. It's not doing anything but bringing myself down. So you have to stop thinking like that. There's always going to be somebody that's skinnier. There's always going to be somebody prettier. There's always going to be somebody smarter. And I know you've heard this 100 times before, but don't compare yourself to other people. You're going to demotivate yourself right away. So get that mentality out of there. Start thinking about how awesome you are, and it'll help you out a lot. Another thing I want you guys to start doing is tracking your progress. Nothing makes you more motivated than when you are tracking your progress and you see how far you've come. Okay. When you're tracking your workouts and you see that you've worked out 5 days this week already, you're like, shoot, there's only 2 more days this week. I can do this. I've worked out every other day. It makes you feel good about yourself. If you're trying to drink more water and you're tracking and you see that you're drinking 5 or 6 bottles of water a day, you're like, yeah, I can do this. I can do it. Okay. And even on the other end of the spectrum of that, if you're not marking off those things, I know that's motivation for me. I have trackers, and when I see those blank spots, it drives me crazy. It makes me want to fill them in. So I've done different things where I have like a grid with blocks, and I'll color them in as I go, which makes it fun and unique to you. Do whatever it is that you need to do to track yourself. I saw this cool idea where I'm sure you've heard before that it takes 21 days to build a habit. So the idea was to take stickies and write the numbers 1 through 21 on them and put them somewhere on the wall, on your door, in your bathroom, wherever you want. And every day that you complete whatever task it is, whatever habit that you're trying to build, take one of the stickies off and count your way down. And I think that that's an awesome idea. I just saw that today, and I wanted to bring it up tonight, but I think I might try that myself. Another thing that's super important when you're trying to stay motivated, remember on day 1 we talked about your why and being able to recognize why you're trying to do this and why you are here and what you're trying to achieve. And I told you to write it down, right? There's a reason for that. Reading your why every day is going to keep you motivated. It's going to keep you going. So I think it's really important to put that somewhere, add it with your goals on your vision board or in your vision book. Write your why somewhere where you're going to see it so that on those moments where you're like, man, I really don't want to do this anymore, you can pull that out and be like, you know what, I'm doing this, in my case, for my daughter, for my future. I want to pay off debt. I'm going to keep going because I'm not doing this just for myself. I have other people depending on me. And that sparks a whole new motivation and it makes you feel great. So make sure you keep that why somewhere handy so that you can remind yourself on a daily basis of why you're doing what you're doing. Another cool idea is to treat yourself when you reach certain goals. So say there's like a new book that came out that you really want to see. Make sure that you reach your goals 7 days out of the week, and then you can buy yourself the book. If you don't reach your goals 7 days in a row, don't buy it for yourself. Don't cheat. Okay? Do it the next week. Reach your goal all 7 days that week and then buy your book. If you want a new outfit, a cute girls' night out outfit, a new pair of shoes, or if you're overdue for a mani-pedi, use that to motivate yourself. And treat yourself when you're doing well. It's just like with any other animal. We're mammals. Any other animal out there, you give them a treat or whatever it is. I know this sounds silly, just stick with me here. But if you give yourself a treat every time that you achieve your goal, you're more willing to keep doing it, right? I mean, it makes sense to me. So, make those lists, even if it's a weight goal. If you're trying to lose 10 pounds, for every 5 pounds, buy a new pair of shoes. Buy yourself the book, go see the movie, and then maybe once you get to 20 pounds, go buy yourself 2 or 3 new outfits because you're going to need it, right? Because your old stuff's not going to fit. So treat yourself, okay? It's gonna help that motivation stick, and it's going to make you feel even better. Another great idea is, and this is something that I've done before, I haven't done recently, but when you're feeling down on yourself, make a list of what your positive attributes are, okay? We're all unique. We're all special in our own way. So are you like super smart, or are you really good at chess? Do you have other special talent, like you're really good at painting, or are you good at giving advice? There's all kinds of things that people can be good at. Make a list of what you're good at, what makes you special, what makes you unique, and read it over again. Because you know what? You are a badass. You're awesome. And there's only one of you out there. So you need to live that. You need to feel that. You need to do whatever it is to fully believe that down to your soul that you are awesome and you're the best thing that's out there. And if you make that list of things that you're great at, rather than comparing yourself to other people for things that they might be better at than you, do you see where I'm going with this? You really need to be able to recognize the things that you do well. And I promise if you got that list and you read them to yourself when you're feeling down, it's going to make you feel so much better. The last thing I want to say is I want you guys to remember to be easy on yourself. Okay? Trying to achieve something new, trying to reach a goal that you've never achieved before, it's hard. If it was easy, you probably would have already achieved it, right? So that's the whole point. It's not going to take time, okay? It's a process, and all things take time. But if you can learn to be patient with yourself and not give up on yourself the first time you skip a day or the first time you don't reach your daily goal or whatever the case may be, eventually you're going to get to where you want to be, okay? How many times do we start a new habit for the new year, New Year's resolution, such as working out? Okay, we go for the first week, we skip a day, and we're like, oh, it's okay, it's a rest day. And then we skip 2 days. I'm like, oh, you know what? I haven't gone. I might as well say screw it now. And then you stop going. What's the point in that? You could have skipped that one day and then started the next day. There's always a new day. Tomorrow is a brand new day, everybody. I want you to remember that and think that all the time. Do not give up on yourself. It's not the end of the world. If you didn't drink 8 glasses of water today, don't give up on your goal and be like, all right, well, I'm not drinking water anymore. No, just start over. Start over tomorrow. Work on drinking your 8 glasses tomorrow. You didn't reach your goal today, but you can reach it tomorrow. Okay? Just be easy on yourself. Okay? Keep pushing. I promise you that if you do these things, you will get to where you want to be. Okay? So I hope you guys enjoyed my video tonight. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, if you just want to chat, let me know. I'm here. But I hope everybody has a fantastic Thursday night. I hope you have a great Friday tomorrow. And I will see you back here tomorrow night at 6:30 for our last night together for this 5-day mind and body challenge. Good night, everybody. I was going to say good night. My computer's being slow. So good. You want to say good night? Say good night.